welcome to Wisconsin High School basketball on WSCS. I'm Lucas Scholey alongside the Hall of Famer Mike Barton, and the Sheboygan Lutheran High Crusaders will play host to Oostburg Flying Dutchmen. And Marty, these two teams have met before, but it was a blowout last time.
Yeah, we had talked about that before the game, about being a blowout last time, and then hopefully it'll be a much better game, and how that happened last year.
Yep.
When you guys blew them out here. You did win at Oostburg, but it was a very close game. Hopefully that can happen tonight, only with Lutheran becoming a winner.
And not only as they play again, but Zach Leonard comes back for Sheboygan Lutheran, and Chase Townsend comes back for Oostburg.
Townsend, the Oostburg starter, who got hurt early in the year, making a comeback. Now, Leonard was a starter last year, and he's played somewhat this year, but not as much maybe. Well, you mentioned he did play a lot in that very first game, more than you thought, so he could be a factor, both of them. Yeah,
this is Leonard's third game back and Townsend's seventh. But now looking ahead to the playoffs, this is the last game for both these teams. Oostburg will receive a bye as in Division III and a 1 seed, while Sheboygan Lutheran will have to play in the first round against Houston as a 2 seed. What do they need to do to prepare tonight in this game?
Yeah, and that game that Lutheran's going to play happens on a Tuesday night, so if they win, then they'll have to play again. I believe it's on Friday.
Yep.
Where Oostburg, like you said, gets a bye on a Tuesday, they play on Friday night.
And this is really a game of matchup of stars. On Oostburg's side, you got Kay Dirksey and JJ Savashkin. Look over Lutheran. Last time we saw him, absolute dominant performance with Brennan Hackpark. What do these guys need to do to provide to win this game?
Looking at the numbers for Zavachin, it's pretty amazing. He's averaging 29 points a game, shooting about 68% from the field. The other amazing thing is over 40% from three-point land. He's quite a player. Hackbarth averaging 22 points. He's been solid in the middle, and I suspect he'll be a force in there tonight.
Well, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the national anthem and tip-off next on WSCS.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seats for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Childhood cancer is the leading cause of death by disease for children in our country. We can do something about that. We can come together to support Children's Cancer Research Fund, a national nonprofit dedicated to ending childhood cancer, because
it's enough already.
Go to childrenscancer.org.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right? I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own. Once you take that first step, there's so much support.
It's the last tea party for Crystal with Miss Marshmallow.
Oh, wow.
And Sarah's first day of management training at Goodwill. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you love start a new life, too.
My dad was my hero. He was a hero to a lot of other people too, because he was a firefighter. A few years ago, he was diagnosed with cancer from doing search and recovery at Ground Zero in the aftermath of 9/11.
I was working 3 jobs and going to school, but every chance I got, I went to the hospital to see him.
I was holding his hand when he took his last breath. I didn't want to let him go. I wanted my dad to be proud of me. I wanted to do something to help people, just like he did. I couldn't be a firefighter because I'm way too scrawny, but I could be a nurse.
College is crazy expensive. Even working 3 jobs wasn't enough. First Responders Children's Foundation gave me a scholarship that helped me pay for college and lifted a huge weight from my shoulders.
I just recently graduated from college, passed my boards, and am now a licensed registered nurse in New York. It feels really good to help people. If everybody were to help someone else, the world would be a much better place. So what are you gonna do?
I'm at the house, and I'm gonna head inside. Okay, come on, this door. I'm in the house.
What do you see?
Let me check the den. There's nothing in the den. Let me check the kitchen. There's no one downstairs, it looks like.
What was that?
I don't know. Let me head upstairs.
What do you see?
What the? Did you shut this bathroom door?
No.
Oh,
What?
It's not here.
What do you mean?
The gun's not here.
What? Where is it?
Oh my God.
What's going on?
Cam.
Oh my God, what's going
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam, please, please, open the door, Cameron. Come on, Cam.
Being at work can create social connections, friends for life who share happy experiences. Yet today, 1 in 4 of our friends has signs of noise-induced hearing loss. So a hearing check sounds like a really good idea. What's holding you back?
Back here at Sheboygan Lutheran High School, again ready for the Oostburg Flying Dutchmen versus Sheboygan Lutheran High Crusaders. But before we begin, we're going to start with the starting lineups. First, for the 20-5 Oostburg Flying Dutchmen. Senior at 6'2", the guard, Cade Dirksey. He's averaging 17 points per game and more than 7 assists on the season. Chase Townsend, the one that missed most of the season with his ACL injury, is back playing his 7th game. Cade Yeager, also a junior, he stands at 6'3". And then Jamison Savachkin, the leader in the Big East in points per game, over 29 points per game, 41 points last time these two met. And then his brother Weston Savachkin, number 23, the 6'6" forward, is the starting lineup for the Oostburg Flying Dutchmen. And now for the 18-5 Sheboygan Lutheran High Crusaders. The first one is the guard at 5'10", McCoy Michael, averaging over 14 points per game on the season, the sophomore. Next is the senior 6'5" forward, Brendan Hackbar, second in the Big East in scoring behind Jamison Savachkin. And it's the 6'4" junior, James Scholze, number 5. And it's number 11, the man who scored 22 points in the last game out, averaging over 12.5 points per game, Oliver Leipom. And then rounding out the coach's son, number 24, Ben Verhagen, the junior. Getting ready for this game. Again, we talked about in the open just what a blowout it was last time. Over a 28-point loss. And I can't remember the last time Lutheran lost by many points. What do they need to do to fix it up this time?
My question to you was going to be, who do you put on the older Zavachin? Boy, he's really a beast. Broad shoulders, and got some pipes. And doesn't have little skinny arms. And the other thing is, who's going to guard the big guy in the middle for them? Number 23, Jamison's brother. Be an interesting matchup. It's tough matchups for Lutheran, I think, tougher than maybe
Savach
would be for Oostburg, but we'll have to wait and see.
And again, to start, Oostburg wins a tip. Dirksey over Savachkin for 3 to start it off, and it's off. Rebounded by Oliver Leipom. Savachkin's a big-time three-point shooter for this team. Takes a lot of them, especially for his size being at 6'6". Michael's got it now over to Leipom in the corner. Oliver on the other side now to Verhagen, back to Michael on the left wing. Michael, a screen set by Scholze, back out to Verhagen. Leipom drives to the hole, spins, and he's got nothing there. Inside, it's stolen away. Michael dives on it, it's gonna be a jump ball. It'll be Sheboygan Lutheran basketball. But again, we talked about how difficult it was for Sheboygan to get open shots in this first game, and again, all over them on this first possession.
They were all over them, and I know Leipom, Oliver likes to take it to the basket, and he just couldn't. And once he got down there, he wasn't going to do much with a guy 4 inches taller than him.
And the pass inside to Hackbarth, the reverse layup's good. Lutheran's on the board first, 2-0 Crusaders. Dirksey over to Savachkin. Townsend, the man back from the ACL injury, has got it. His three-pointer is off. Rebounded again by Oliver Leipom. What a rebounder he is for his size.
Good rebound.
Leipom, the corner to Verhagen. Back out to Hackbarth. Hackbarth over to Verhagen. Over 70% of Verhagen's shots come from the three-point line. So watch out for him on the arc as he drives the hole. Pass deflected and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders.
Good hands that time by Jamison Zavachin, knocking that pass away.
And Savachkin brothers, 2 big players, and both of them could shoot the ball really well. Scholze going in hard. He's got nothing there. Back up to Michael. Michael drives in, and it's back up to Hackbarth. Hackbarth resetting the offense. Michael's got it. Back to Verhagen. Again, just nothing available for Lutheran right now, no matter what they do. Inside the Scholze, talk about nothing open. He's got an easy layup. 4-0 start for the Crusaders.
Leipom with another assist. Scholze with a nice cut to the basket.
Yeah, Oliver Leipom, especially for his size, averages over 5 assists and 5 rebounds per game. That pass looks like it's overshot, but it's right. The Townsend, his three is good. 4-3 early. Chase Townsend. He's got his 5th three-pointer on the year after his comeback from injury. And he was a great shooter for this team last year. Really provided a lot of offense for this Oostburg team.
Got over 1,000 points in his career. when you know he can shoot it.
Leipom drives in, back out to Scholze. Now Michael's got it. Michael crosses over, but he's got nothing again. Verhagen spins back to Scholze on the elbow. And now Leipom.
Very quick feet by the defenders.
Leipom throws it up, but it's just off, and Savachkin grabs the rebound. Dirksey cross court again to Townsend. He's ready to take it, two of them. Drives in. Back out to Savachkin. Townsend back to Jamison Savachkin, the leading scorer in the Big East.
So Hackbarth had Jamison.
Townsend got another one. He's got 2 threes, and it's 6-4, Flying Dutchman. Michael over to Hackbarth. Verhagen on top of the key. Scholze inside to Hackbarth, where he is so dangerous. Drives past Jamison and throws it away. Townsend's got it. What a start to the game he's had. Savachkin has got it over to Cade Dirksey. Back to Townsend. He's already got 2 threes. Jamison Savachkin now has it. Over his brother Weston. Inside.
Boy, Oliver Leipom really slow getting over for the defense.
And Weston Savachkin for 3. 3 threes early on for the Dutchmen. And if they're shooting like that, Marty, it's going to be really difficult for this Crusaders team to hang with them.
For sure.
Inside, Scholze's got a tough layup, and it's 9-6. Scholze's got an early 4 points.
McCoy with the assist.
Now it's Townsend. He's got over to Jaeger, now over to Dirksey. Savachkin in the corner, he pulls up for 3. It's off, way off for Hagen with the rebound. And he's a great shooter from out there. Don't expect a lot of those misses like that from Jake Savachkin.
Especially when he's left open.
Yes, exactly. Leipom's got it. Crosses over, and the pass is deflected. Stolen by Cade Dirksey. He averages nearly 3 of them per game.
Dirksey, number 2, is the kid that's over 1,000 points, not Townsend.
Townsend could have pulled up for another one. Dirksey cross court to Jaeger. Back out to Townsend.
Both teams in a man-to-man defense.
Savachkin goes hard, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 of them.
I got a feeling that if he'd have made the basket, they wouldn't have blown the whistle.
Yeah, sometimes it is that way, especially see that more in the NBA nowadays. Wait to see the shot goes up before they make the call. Savachkin, 71% free throw shooter. He'll get his first of 2 with Flying Dutchman up 9-6 early. Missed his first one. And checking in is Zach Leonard, just his 3rd game back from the ACL injury he suffered in the Summer League. And how big is that for Sheboygan Lutheran to have him back right before the playoffs?
Yeah, it's got to really be tough, your senior year and have to miss virtually the entire season.
Savachkin hits the 2nd free throw. Dutchman up 4 early, a little bit over 5 minutes into this one. Michael's got it, hands it off to Verhagen. Verhagen again smothered by that Oostburg defense. Leipom gets it over to Michael. Michael dribbles in on Jaeger, he's got nothing. Throws up and he's fouled by Jaeger. He'll go to the line for 2.
Really forced the action that time.
Yeah, he's what he does, especially for his size, and you saw a lot with his brother Robbie Michael doing the same kind of thing. Michael misses the first of 2 free throws. He sits at 63% on the year. James Scholze takes a quick break, and he replaces Ben Verhagen for Sheboygan Lutheran. Coy, the 2nd free throw is good. And Lutheran cuts the lead back down to 3, and Michael gets on the board.
Shooting at just under 64% on his free throws.
Dirksey, turnaround faders off the back rim. Leonard grabs the rebound. Leonard over the top to Lipom. Scholze hands it back off to Lipom, back to Leonard. Lipom, Scholze fighting down there, tries to get to him, he does. Back to Leonard. This offense is they're not moving towards the paint enough right now.
They are having a hard time. One thing that Oostburg does really well is they move their feet good, so it's hard to get in front of them.
Leonard turnaround is off. Rebounded by Jameson Savachkin. He grabs over 5.5 of those a game.
You know, it looked like initially Leonard was going to get the baseline, and all of a sudden he couldn't.
Yeah, it's been tough for Lutheran to get anything going. Only 7 points early. Dirksey crosses over out to the corner for Savachkin. His three is off the rim. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dutchmen. And you can't be giving looks to guys like that for Sheboygan Lutheran right now.
Well, when they are able to drive to the basket and get down the lane, you know, and you collapse on the defense, that's going to leave the outside people open for three-point attempts.
And that's the type of stuff that Cade Dirksey draws with his driving ability.
And that's what Lutheran has been having trouble doing.
Ardiesse for three. The fourth three of the game early on for the Flying Dutchmen.
We're going to see the left-hander pouring that one in. Got to keep in track of all the guys out there for Oostburg.
She was just under 35% on the year. 13-7 Dutchmen. Michael's got it. Crosses back behind the line. Over to Hackbarth. Hackbarth swings it over to Lipom. Inside to Scholze.
Watching going out to guard Hackbarth on the three-point attempt. That's why he couldn't get it off.
The former AAU teammates. Oliver Lipom's got it. It's just been a very slow-paced offense so far for Lutheran early on, trying to find a good shot. Michael drives in hard. His fader is off. Hackbarth nearly grabbing it, but Dirksey is the one that comes out of the pile with it. Oostburg looking to push the pace. Dirksey drives in, and it's fouled by Michael. Great fake that time by Cade Dirksey. There's almost nothing you can do.
Yeah, correct. And again, you know, like I mentioned earlier, they're getting to the basket, and then if they can't get the shot off because they collapse the defense, they're able to kick it out. That time he had a good attempt at a shot.
Dirksey knocks down the first free throw. Shoots just under 70% on the year, 68.9 to be exact.
Crusaders as a team shooting almost 80% on their free throws. Flying Dutchmen just under 70, like you mentioned.
Despite all the great scores that they have, kind of shocking to see that number so low.
Yeah, right.
Leonard inside to Hackbarth, and he lays it in. And Crusaders get back on the board, down to 5 now.
Great pass by Leonard.
Yeah, that's where they need to find Hackbarth early on. He only had 7 points in their first meeting. He needs to be more effective than that, and this one, they're going to win. Van Ness checked in the game for Oostburg. He's number 24. But the rest of the four are the starters, the ones that make up most of the point scoring for this Flying Dutchman lineup. Weston Savachkin's got it now, the 6'6" forward, over to his brother, Jameson. Van Ness, the freshman, back to Savachkin.
Good defense by Hackbarth.
Dirksey a deep three, he got it. Cade Dirksey from downtown. And
3 different guys with 3-point baskets, Lucas.
And 5 total early on. 15 of the 17 points coming from behind the arc.
Actually, 4 different players with threes.
Leonard inside lays it in. Leonard's got his first points of this Oostburg Crusader game. Dirksey across to Jameson Savachkin. He drives in hard. His layup's good. What a tough shot that was.
His first shot of the game. For averaging 29 points, that's not very many shots.
You look at the percentages, doesn't take a whole lot of bad shots. Leonard's jumper is good. Leonard's got 4 early points off the bench, and you expect to see a lot of those tonight from him.
He's a presence on the defensive end, too, you know, with his size and strength.
Dirksey back out to Jameson Savachkin. His three-pointer is good. 6 threes early on for the Dutchmen. And again, add another one to that list.
Another country heard from.
Spin by Verhagen, drives to the hole. His layup is good. Offensive onslaught from both teams early on. 22-15 Dutchmen. Oh, nearly knocked away from Dirksey. Over to Van Ness. Weston's got it. Over to Van Ness in the corner. Looking for Jameson Savachkin. Guarded well by the Crusaders.
You watch number 11, Oliver Leipom. He's providing some help to Hackbarth on the post defense.
Van Ness for three. That one's off, but rebounded by Erneste. And a big sigh on the Lutheran sideline by Coach Verhagen.
You got a long three-point miss, and then you got to get the rebound. They didn't do it.
Kate Dirksey, a nice crossover. Step back three is good. Kate Dirksey taking over early. 7 points in the first 10-plus minutes. A 10-point lead for the Dutchmen. Verhagen over to Michael. Michael cross-court pass to Leipom. Back to cross-court to Verhagen. Foul call. It's going to be on Van Ness for the hand fighting done with Brendan Hackbarth. Big substitution for Oostburg. Townsend, Yeager.
They played 8 different players so far this half.
Townsend, Yeager, and Wilterdink are the 3 new faces in for Oostburg. Leonard drives in. His layup is good. Zach Leonard's got 6.
3 baskets on 3 shots.
Efficient night early for Zach Leonard. Dirksey's been dominant early. Pick and roll with Savachkin. Out to Yeager for 3. It's off. Rebound by Verhagen. A much needed stop that time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's the second rebound for Verhagen in the half.
Verhagen's got it now on the right wing. Into Leipom, back out to Leonard. Mentioned he had the hot start. Already got 6 points on just 3 shots. Pass to Leipom. Verhagen fakes, and he's got an open lane, and it's fouled.
I think that's going to be on Dirksey, and if it is, it's his second.
That's a big foul call. A lot of their points for Oostburg comes from Savachkin and Dirksey, and if they lose one of those guys, because of different offense for Oostburg.
Dirksey, I think you mentioned earlier, averaging just over 17 a game, and along with Zavachin's 29, it's a lot of points.
Yes. Verhagen has yet to miss a free throw on the season. He is 7 for 7.
Oh, you are the kiss of death, Lucas. I hope you aren't, but I think you're going to be.
Yeah, there it is.
Coach Kevin Brugenk working the official right in front of us. You can see him at the bottom of your monitor, bottom of your screen.
Verhagen gets the second free throw, and the lead is down to 7. How consistently can Lutheran get stops on this Oostburg offense?
Yeah, that's huge. And with Zavachin and Dirksey, they 2 good guys. Oh boy, that did not look good. It looked like it went right off of Dirksey's leg, and they're saying it went off of Michael.
Yeah,
I would say that's the wrong 2.
Yeah. It was kind of a hesitation by the ref for a second, looked, and then end up going with Oostburg ball. Played it safe that time. Townsend already got 2 threes, fakes it that time. Over to Jameson Savachkin. Yeager, shot one last time. There it is. Cade Yeager's on the board. Another one that shoots nearly 38% from 3.
4, 5, 6 different players with a 3-point basket.
6 players, 7 3-pointers early for the Oostburg offense.
And Kohler does not have a 3 in the game, in the half.
Hackbarth spins his way in the lane. He got it. That's what makes him so difficult to guard. Even when you feel like you're right there, still gets the shot.
He was right there.
Not enough. Down to 8-20. Oostburg's got the lead. Under 5 minutes remaining, and Dirksey draws the foul on Hackbarth.
For Brennan, that's his first.
And if you're Lutheran, you cannot afford to get him in foul trouble.
Oh, definitely not.
Last time these two met up, obviously the 71-43 thrashing. Lutheran only had one player in double digits, and that was Ben Verhagen at 12 points. Savachkin wasn't ready for the ball, still got his hands on it. Out to Dirksey. Hey, another deep three. That one's off. Rebound Leonard.
With a good rebound.
Leonard drives, puts it down to the Lipon, but nothing there for him. Michael drives, takes the contact, draws the foul. And he'll get 2 free throws. Foul goes on Cade Yeager. And it's his second personal foul. Got a quick moving half so far, a lot of offense.
Yeah, and this will be free throws 5 and 6 for the Crusaders. Oostburg has shot 4, so there haven't been a lot of whistles.
And it'll be Michael's second trip to the line. He went 1 for 2 his last time.
The guy that I think has played quite well for Lutheran this half has been Ben Verhagen.
Yeah, and last time these two met up, I meant he was their leading scorer, so he's got Oostburg's number early on. And Michael knocks down both free throws. He's got all 3 points from the line so far. Lead is down to 6. Townsend inside, it's tipped, and Leonard able to keep it in for the Crusaders.
Very hard pass, tough one for Zavachin to handle.
Crusaders got a chance to cut it to 1 possession here as they find themselves down 6 points early on in this game. Leonard for 3, just rims out. And it'll stay with the Crusaders. They'll say
Wilterdink made a good effort at the ball, but he lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, tough play for him. Michael just wanted it more that time. Pass just gets to Michael. Michael drives in on a much taller Weston Savachkin. Travel is called, and I didn't see much of a travel that time.
I thought it was a walk.
Did you see it? Okay. He must have been watching closer than I was. Dirksey breaks it up now up to the Sheboygan turnover. He pulls up for 3. He got it.
Well, you can't leave him loose. You got to get up on him.
Dirksey is unconscious from range right now. He's got 11 points.
3 for 3 from outside the line.
Verhagen tries to answer. His 3 is way off. And the foul is called on Wilterdink. That's twice now. Michael's got the best of him on an offensive rebound. James Scholze returns for the Crusaders to take out Ben Verhagen. 9-point lead, but it feels like it should be a lot more than that right now.
It's like you said at the beginning, Lutheran is having trouble getting shots, and we saw Michael able to weave his way inside, but even at that, tough getting a shot off. The much taller players around him.
Oostburg, another near foul that time. Crusader fans are not pleased with the refereeing early. Michaels got it, drives in, back out to Lipom. Lipom hands it off to Leonard. His step back jumper is off. Rebound by Dirksey.
Leonard was 3 for 3. He's missed his last couple of shots.
Haven't missed by much. Dirksey, almost had a nice move that time. Had Michael stripping around. Wilterdink drives in out to Dirksey. Dirksey out to Townsend. He's got 2 of them already. No, that time. Wilterdink. And the referee is going to have to make the decision together. And it'll go to Lutheran. And now both sides. I'm not happy with refereeing.
Yeah, right.
Just under 3.
Maybe if both of them are unhappy, you're doing a good job.
Calling it even. Under 3 minutes remain here. A 9-point lead for the Flying Dutchmen. 31-22.
We do have an experienced crew out here tonight on the official side.
Leonard has it over to Lipom. Way over the top, but rebounded by the 6'6" Weston Savachkin. Dirksey thought about pulling up another 3. Townsend back to Dirksey, another deep 3. Are you kidding?
Oh boy, he's
Dirksey
lining them up and pouring them in.
He's got 4 threes, and he's got 13 points to go with it. Corner, Lipop for 3, way off again. Both times Luther tried to answer, they've ended up with air balls.
Yeah, it was a wide open shot too.
Dirksey, nifty move and have to travel. A little bit too nifty, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit too nifty is absolutely right.
Sebastian's deep three right here. And he's
One thing about Oostburg is they don't turn the ball over much. They get a shot each time down.
Especially Dirksey, you see him averages over 7 assists game. Another trouble on offense. And timeout by Verhagen. 34-22 is the score. Oostburg has the lead on the Crusaders.
Yeah, 32nd timeout. They are having Lutheran is having a lot of trouble getting wide open shots. And again, I go back to the idea of penetrating and then being able to kick it out for three-point attempts. And Lutheran just is not getting those opportunities. And I think it goes back to the idea of foot movement.
Yep.
Oostburg, even though, small city, you don't think about quick guys, but they're quick on their feet.
Big team with quick feet, difficult to score on. And again, Oostburg has clinched the Big East South already. They're 11-0 in the conference right now, moving their way toward 12-0 right now. But
10 3-point baskets this half. If you're Lutheran, what you can hope for is they're not so hot in the second half, and you can make your comeback.
You just got they can't shoot like this forever. Is what you're hoping right now.
You would think not. And you'd think that Lutheran would start to make a couple or two, and I think Leonard almost got away with one there.
Verhagen's got it now, trying to reset the offense inside the Hackbarth on his AU teammate. He pulls up, he got it. 8 points now for Ben Hackbarth. Leads down to 10. Townsend thought about that one.
I got Hackbarth 4 for 4 on shooting.
He needs to take more shots. Townsend for 3. That one's off. Flipped out to Michael. And foul called on Chase Townsend on the rebound. Loose ball foul. And it'll be a 1-1 for the Crusaders. Leads down to 10. And what do you think Lutheran has to get it to right now to be confident going into the half?
Well, I think you got to get it to Leonard. I mean, get it inside, to him for shots. He's at the free throw line. Hopefully they can take advantage of the bonus situation they're in.
Hackbarth knocks down the first free. Seefeld checks in the game for the first time, replacing Ben Verhagen. Leads down to 9, 34-25, 1 minute and 11 seconds remain in this first half of basketball. And Hackbarth knocks down both of them. He's in double digits.
Lutheran has only played 7 this half, and Seefeld, they played 6 until now with a minute left. So all the substituting that Oostburg is doing could pay dividends in the second half.
Wilterdink, a nice move, and gets it to go.
Wilterdink, very quick. We've seen it. He didn't take it to the basket other times, but he did there.
Hackbarth's got it in trouble in the Seefeld. His layup is off, rebounded by Townsend. Dirksey push up the floor, pass tip by Hackbarth. Leipom's got it now. 35 seconds remain in the half. Hackbarth for 3. Almost baked it in.
Kiss it off the glass from the corner? How do you do that?
I don't know. Luther's threes have not looked good so far this half. It's been a struggle.
You know what they're 50% at? Their three-point shooting hitting the rim.
It feels that way. Townsend holding for the last shot of the half. 13 seconds left. 10-point lead for Oostburg, 36-26. Dirksey
under 10 seconds.
5, 4. Dirksey fakes a 3. Over to Wilterdink. 2-1. Townsend at the buzzer. No. And we'll head to the half. 36-26. And Oostburg, it was a 3-point barrage for them early in this first half.
Definitely a 3-point barrage. And it wasn't like he only had to cover 1 or 2 guys. There were 6 different players made threes. And as you go into halftime, I'm sure Nick Verhagen's going to talk about the 3-point shooting and how you got to stop it. It'll be interesting if they can do that.
Well, we're going to take a short break as we go to the half, and we'll be back with some halftime stats and the second half when we come back from WSCS.
I'm 15. I called 988 and spoke to Mateo. I was thinking about taking my life, but he brought me back to Earth. He saved a life that day. Mateo, thank you.
We are the National Park Foundation. And together with your support, we are building a bold future where national parks are vibrant, protected, and welcoming. Learn more at nationalparks.org/foundation.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
You complete me. Together we're one. Together we're one.
Okay, now that's going places.
I want to go places too.
I know you do, buddy. I want you to have more opportunities than I had. I found a place.
So I would live in Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, but you'll live with other students from all over the country, and a house parent couple too.
I'll be able to discover what's next for me.
I would come visit, and you can come home to visit too.
Can we apply?
Hey, I've got good news.
Discover a path to receiving an exceptional educational experience with all costs covered.
I'll see you soon. You're gonna be great.
Find your future at Milton Hershey School.
Sheboygan Waterfront's a beautiful area. There's structures that are there for navigation, and they have created an amazing place for people to go out and walk onto. But they are for navigation and not made for people to walk on. One of the main concerns is being washed off of these structures and these piers. There's large waves that come over the pier unexpectedly when the weather changes, and most people don't realize that the weather might change in a short amount of time. Being out on these piers and structures, I think most people don't take into account the changing weather and the changing environment that changes so rapidly. With the wind-generated waves, the wind shifts or the wind picks up with the storm that blows through. It brings these big waves that people don't recognize coming, and the wind picks up. It could bring a wave over the pier, and even with the wave that isn't splashing over the pier, just splashing onto the pier creates a slippery surface on a pier that's not meant for foot traffic. Before you ever make any trips out onto these piers or structures, you want to know basically what's around, what are your surroundings, what life rings are available, where are the call boxes, is your cell phone going to work, do you have service, checking the weather, making sure the weather, there's not storms coming in. If somebody does go into the water, don't ever take your eyes off, and calling with a cell phone, finding the nearest phone, and calling for help, calling 911.
Mr. Rogers said, look for the helpers. So you can who put their lives in danger to help us when my brothers and sisters and mom and dad and grandpa and grandma need them. We look out for the helpers because they look out for us.
Thank you, first responders.
There's a rewarding feeling you get when you do like, hey man, I just, we carried a lady out of a fire,
This is what I signed up for as a first responder, and this is what I love to do. And I'm going to continue going to work day in and day out and providing help to those that need it.
Thank you, first responders.
Thank you, first responders. We need you. And we wanted to let you know how much we appreciate you.
Be safe, look after yourself, and look after one another. Thanks.
Sometimes, the metaphors we use for the challenges of life are not exaggerations.
Extending a helping hand doesn't have to be just another empty gesture. Learn how you can support the veteran in your life at maketheconnection.net.
For almost 100 years, St. Joseph's Indian School has nurtured Native American children in mind, body, heart, and spirit, turning the spark in every child into a lifelong flame and a brighter future. Light a spark today at stjo.org.
National Geographic Society celebrates all of its global explorers who are inspiring us to protect marine species, like penguins.
Nothing makes us happier than passing a hearing check with flying stripes. Today, 1 in 10 of all ages has some kind of hearing loss. So let's shake our stinger and get those ears checked. It's easy peasy bumble breezy.
What if there was a place where every kid got a chance to be great? There is a place, and there's no other place like it. It's my school, Milton Hershey School. Our founders were Milton Hershey, the famous chocolate maker, and his wife Catherine. They wanted to help children who didn't have much, to create a place that was safe. The Hersheys believe learning shouldn't have a price, so we don't pay anything to go to school here. Everything we need is taken care of, even a place to live with other students our age, with caring house parents to watch over us. In our homes, we learn to accept and appreciate one another, because the things that make us different bring us together. Our classrooms, they have no walls. We learn by doing, through programs that give us an early start on college and our careers. You see, we're more than a school. We're a community. We change lives. I know, because this place changed mine. Milton Hershey once said that if he could provide for 100 kids, it would be worth it. But look at us now, more than a century of memories. And there's still more good to do. Because here, we have the chance to be great. And you can be next.
With the help of my VA care team, I'm reaching new heights.
Learn more at vacareers.va.gov/PSA.
There have always been a few, ready to fight and win for our nation. For 250 years, Marines have proudly served this country, each other, and all that is still to come for America.
Disasters strike, fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. Direct Relief delivers. No politics, no red tape. Direct Relief is a lifeline to people in crisis. So check them out at directrelief.org. You just might bring a smile to someone's face.
We're back here at Sheboygan Lutheran, about a minute to go before the second half begins, and Brendan Hackbarth leading the way for 10 points for Sheboygan Lutheran, but Cade Dirksey, he's got 13 for Oostburg. He's got 4 threes. Maury, talk to us about the three-point shooting from Oostburg.
Well, I've got him for 10 for 15, which is 67%. On their two-point shooting, they're only 2 for 2. For the half, they were 12 for 17. That's 70% shooting. If it continues like that for the Flying Dutchmen, Lutheran doesn't have a chance. Lutheran, on the flip side, shot only 36%. They were 0 for 4 on their three-point shooting, and they made 10 out of 24 from inside the line. Finished 10 for 28, which again is 36%. The free throw shooting was good. Lutheran making 8 of 10, Oostburg only 2 of 4, and those free throw shooting that sort of kept them in the game.
So when you look at this score, it's kind of impressive. It's only a 10-point game.
Well, we were talking about this at halftime, actually. Jamison Zavachin only with 5 points, and you're only down 10. That doesn't sound that bad.
it's just amazing shooting display so far from the Flying Dutchmen. But you've been here for a Lutheran comeback when you watched the Kohler game, but we've also seen great three-point shooting from the Christian game that we did together.
Right, and the thing that's tough for coming back against Oostburg is their defense.
Yes.
And I don't know if we mentioned this in the opening, but they only allow 44 points a game, and that's pretty awesome.
Savashkin starts off with a three. That one's no good, a rare miss from downtown. And the last time these two met, Savashkin had 41, Lutheran had 43. So,
yeah.
Kind of surprising to see him only with 5 points early on. Michael's got it now. Over to Hackbarth. Hackbarth over to Verhagen. Spins it back to Hackbarth for three. He got it.
First three of the game.
We're talking about it. Oostburg misses a three. Lutheran hits a three. And down to 7-point lead for the Flying Dutchmen. Townsend passes tipped and stolen by Scholze. Michael's got it now. Crossover in the lane. He got the layup. McCoy, Michael, it's a quick 5-0 run for Lutheran, and their crowd's backing it down 5.
Amazing how quick Michael can be going downhill. He went right by the defense.
Townsend's got it now over to Savashkin. To Yeager, to Dirksey. Jamison Savashkin is asking for it, and he gets the foul on Hackbarth. Number 2 on him.
There was a lot of bumping and banging going on. I don't know if you could see it on your monitor, but Hackbarth worked hard for that one. And Bruging's been working the official all first half, and that's the first foul call of that nature from underneath.
It feels like there's been a lot of that both sides all night. First time we've seen it called, as you mentioned. Yeager tries left. Pass is tipped again. Hackbarth's got the steal. Over to Lipom. Michael in the corner. Spins. He's got nothing. Pulls it back out to Lipom. He drives hard left. Spins. Floats. Got it. 7-0 run by the Crusaders. Oliver's first 2 points of the game. Townsend fakes.
You mentioned the bad shooting in the first half. They got 3 for 3 this half.
Savashkin back out to Townsend. Oostburg looks a little rushed on the offensive side of the ball right now. Jamison, foul on Scholze, or it's on Hackbarth. And that's his third. And if you're Verhagen, you can see the hands on the head right now on the Lutheran sideline. He knows he's got to make a decision.
Yeah, I don't know that he can afford to take him out. He's just going to have to play smarter, that's all.
And put him on Jamison Savachkin is no easy task. Out to his brother Weston. It's three, rims out. We saw Leonard with a three similar to that on the first half with that hoop. Lipom's got it now. He's over to Michael. 7 quick points in half for Lutheran, and they've cut the lead to 3. Hackbarth's got it. Dribbles right. If you're Lutheran, you don't want to settle for a shot in this possession. Lipom's got it. Screen from Scholze. Spins mid-air, makes the pass to Michael. He drives in, flips it to Hackbarth. He got it! Little bit of English on the rim, but the lead is down to 1 for the Dutchmen. 9-0 run. Dirksey drives. Oh my goodness, so difficult to guard. Timeout, Oostburg. 30-second timeout. Oostburg stops the 9-0 run for the Crusaders. Push the lead back to 3.
There you see the good feed inside from McCoy Michael into Hackbarth, and got the easy basket.
Dirksey up to 15 points with that last basket, but how has his half just changed in the first 3 minutes?
The main thing has been the shooting. You know, they're making their shots, and they're getting a little bit of penetration, and when they kick it out, they've made the threes. It's nice to see Hackbarth make his three, because what that does for the Oostburg defense forces them to come out and respect the shot, and then that hopefully can leave something open in the middle.
He doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he shoots a great percentage from out there. And if he's hitting them, like you mentioned, really opens up the floor for the Crusaders. Crusaders again.
Hackbarth coming into tonight was shooting just over 44% from the three-point line, which is really outstanding.
Crusaders drives in, Lipom, oh, he smoked the layup. Dirksey the rebound. Dirksey to Savashkin over to Townsend. Back to Dirksey. Oh, he lost the ball. And it's out of bounds. Crusaders basketball. It's something you don't see a lot from Cade Dirksey. Turn the ball over.
No, we played not even about a little over 3 minutes, and they've got 3 turnovers. And the whole first half, I had them for 3.
Difference half. And the second one, Verhagen for the tie, just off the front rim. A high arcing shot that time from Verhagen.
It was a rainbow.
Dirksey's got it now. His Dutchman up by 3. 14.5 minutes to go in this one. Savashkin drives in hard and just gets out of the way. Savashkin's got 7.
Not too much you can do about that.
It's tough to stop when he's going downhill. Verhagen spins out to Scholze. And he'll get to the guard, McCoy Michael. After the quick 9-0 run by the Crusaders, 4 unanswered for the Dutchmen. It's back to 5. Michael drives in, tries to feed it to Scholze. He saves it, but his foot was out of bounds.
That wasn't a good decision by McCoy because there just wasn't enough space to make that pass.
And that'll be it for Scholze. Leonard will come back into the game for Lutheran. Another scoring threat on offense.
The one thing about putting Leonard in the game, he can guard Zavachin, and he's got the bulk and the strength, and releases Brennan.
And Dirksey again just blows right past McCoy Michael. He's got 17. The lead back up to 7 after the Crusaders cut to 1. Crossover by Michael, pushes his way in, missed it. Leonard with the rebound, comes out of nowhere. Hackbarth, and 1! Brennan Hackbarth on the rebound by Zach Leonard, cuts the lead down to 5 again.
I believe that's going to be Dirksey's 3rd foul.
Second foul on Dirksey. What a great finish that time by Hackbarth. Was not an easy angle at all from the finish that basket.
Oh, definitely.
Hackbarth's free throw is good. And he has 18 points. Dirksey spins back out to Savachkin. The deadly dynamic duo of the Dutchmen. Wilterdink over to Townsend. Townsend to Dirksey, and the Townsend in the corner, looking for Savachkin down low. They can't find him. Wilterdink drives, crosses over. Back out to Savachkin. Townsend's got it now. Dirksey controlling the offense. Savachkin's got in the paint. 3 bodies from the Crusaders come at him. And 1! What a shot by Jamison Savachkin. And that's why he's the leading scorer in the Big East right there. Savachkin's got 2. He's got 9 for the game. Free throw is good. Make it double digits for Jamison Savachkin. He's already tied his first half total. Lead again at 7. Oostburg's taking the punch, and they punched right back. Leonard lays it in. Back to 5. Back and forth we go. Townsend's open for 3. Off. Foul called on Wilterdink, and I think that might be his 3rd. Second personal on Wilterdink.
Yeah, and I was going to say Wilterdink really offers a little different dimension for Oostburg, especially on offense with his quickness.
Yeah, we've seen him go after a couple rebounds on the offensive side of the ball, and he had that one nice drive late in the first half. Leonard inside on the much taller Savachkin. Corner for Hagen. He drives. And off the rim.
Great look at it, couldn't get it.
Dirksey pushes up the floor, spins out to Wilterdink. His jumper is off. And Townsend comes out of nowhere for the rebound. And Townsend gets it back, drives, and finishes. Townsend's got his first 2 points since the first 6 of the game. He's got 8.
There's plenty of time left with just under 12 minutes, but you can't let that happen.
Can not if you're Sheboygan Lutheran. Need to get stops. Michael's got it over to Leonard. His 3 is off the back rim.
Leonard's shot was under pressure.
He's a tough shot maker, not that time though. Dirksey Townsend fumbled it. Probably had a better shot if he caught it cleanly. Wilterdink spins in the lane. Back out to Savachkin. That's a dangerous shooter. He misses that one. 7-point lead for the Dutchmen. Crusaders punched early, got it down to 1, but now Oostburg's got it back up to 7. Inside Leonard, lays it in again. He's in double digits.
Another good pass by McCoy.
He is great at the ball handling, averages nearly 4 assists per game. 47-42. Just under 11 minutes remaining in the game. Oostburg has already clinched the Big East South, but a big game to prepare both these teams for the playoffs. Dirksey can't get down, grabs his own rebound. Back out, Wilterdink.
They
Dirksey a
wanted
deep
3
three.
seconds, they didn't get it.
No, and Michael's got the rebound. 5-point lead, Luther trying to cut it to a 1-possession game. Under 10.5. Inside to Hackbarth. His former teammate Adam pushes his way through and leads down to 3. Timeout, Crusaders. 30-second timeout. And what a game this has been offensively on both ends. After the first game, where it's most defense from Oostburg.
I think what's happening is you called that Lutheran made the run and they got it down to 1 point. And then Oostburg, of course, coming back. But what Lutheran is doing is they're not folding. They're sticking in. They're playing a good defense. So you get a miss, grab the rebound, and then push it up the floor. Offense has been a lot. I mean, they're making shots, obviously. But I just think the shots they're getting are because they're running the offense better.
And really right now is who can throw the harder punch. It feels like both teams keep going on different runs. The lead isn't in the same place for very long. But Oostburg's been in control nearly this entire game. Lutheran hasn't had a lead since very early on.
James Schulze's back in, your brother, and it'll be interesting. He is now guarding Zavachin. Leonard did a good job of defense on him when he came in.
Well, you got to sit Leonard down for a little bit after just coming back, just his 3rd game back after a torn ACL. Can't rush him back too quickly. Schulze on Savachkin. Over to Van Ness. Oh, breaks Verhagen's ankles. Out to Dirksey. 3-point lead, under 10 minutes to go. Dirksey spins. Out to Van Ness. Dirksey calling for it. Inside to Jamison Savachkin. Savachkin spins, 3 bodies on him. And Wilterdink got it. And a foul on Hackbarth. Loose ball foul. It will not give Oostburg possession back. It'll still be Crusaders basketball. But Wilterdink's got 4. And he's made
I don't think they called a foul on that. I think they just stopped it because the player fell to the floor. Who?
That's Brendan Hackbarth's 4th
they
foul.
Did call a foul on Hackbarth, and that is his 4th.
And that is dangerous territory. You can't take him out if you're Luther, but you can't have him foul out either.
No, they're going to have to take him out for a time.
And get Leonard back in there. And Hackbarth cannot believe it right now. Discussing whose ball it should be. They're telling the players to go to their benches. And now, everyone.
Scott, can you run a replay of what happened after that basket where the Oostburg kid went down?
It was right after the shot. If it was during the shot, it would be Lutheran basketball still.
Okay, there's the basket.
Sign it. That's a flop. I don't see much of anything there.
No, it didn't look like much. You're right.
And they're going to give it to Oostburg. And what a change this is. They're saying it was after the shot. If it was during the shot, it would still be Crusader ball. But they're saying after the shot. And what a momentum shifter.
Not only pick up the foul, but then you also lose the possession, and they're up 5 with a chance to go up more.
And
Nick Verhagen, pleading his case. He's not going to win that argument.
I don't blame him either. Savachkin with the three. He got it. What a momentum shift.
Weston with Zavachin made that one.
He's got 7, and the lead back up to 8. Oostburg goes zone. Verhagen inside. His reverse layup is good.
Oliver Leipom with his with another assist.
That's exactly how you beat a zone. Great pass that time by Leipom. Lead is down to 6. Savachkin out to Wilterdinks. Made a couple tough shots. Out to Yeager. Over to Jamison Savachkin. Dirksey now in the corner. Wilterdink. Back out Yeager for 3. No. But Wilterdink is right there. Inside. Weston Savachkin. (54-46). Dutchmen have been in control nearly the entire game.
They've held the leads, I think, forever. They haven't ever been behind.
It was 4-0 Lutheran early, but after that, it's been all Dutchmen.
That's right. You're right.
Under 8.5 remaining. Lutheran's got to make a run soon. Back to man defense for the Dutchmen. Leonard drives. Spin move. And the finish. And 1 for Zach Leonard. What a clutch play that one is from Zach Leonard.
He's smooth down there. He's got the moves.
You wouldn't think it with his size, but man, you are right. Brock Seefeld comes in for Ben Verhagen, trying to get those stops on defense. That's what his specialty is. Leonard has 12 points. He's got a chance to get to his early season average of 13 if you make this free throw. And he got it. Just his 3rd game back, averaging 13 points per game on over 50% from 3. So he hasn't lost a step.
He's a force out there.
54-49, Dutchmen ahead. Yeager lost it. Over to Leipom. Dirksey. Oh! Another one. You just don't see Oliver Leipom miss layups at the rim like that. Again, what a momentum shift it would have been cut to one possession. Dirksey's got it. Over to Ernesse. Back to Dirksey. Erneste's already got a 3. Yeager. Over to Savachkin.
Defense by Seefeld inside.
That's why he's in the game. Erneste's already got one, but he's got another one. Playing off of him is Costain Lutheran. Scholze can't finish at the rim. Lead is 8 now. Weston Savachkin for 3. That's off the heel. Seefeld the rebound. 57-49, 7 minutes to go. A game of runs in the second half. McCoy Michael drives, draws the foul, can't finish at the hoop, but he'll get 2 shots. All 3 of his points have come from the line in his 2 trips.
Did Erneste make that last 3?
He did.
Okay.
He's got 6.
Just seems like no matter what the call is, Oostburg coaches have something to say.
Can't win. First free throw is good from Michael. His 6th free throw attempt, and his 5th point. All 5 from the line for Michael. 57-51, 6:50 to go. Dirksey. He has 17, excuse me. He hasn't scored in a while, though. He was dangerous in the first half, had those 4 threes. Jamison Savachkin drives, draws the foul. And that's what it means you're so elite when you got 4 people collapsing on you when you're driving to the rim.
Right, and once he gets on that move where he's heading to the basket, there's no stopping him.
Savachkin shoots it at 71% from the line on 141 attempts.
Yeah, Leonard with his second foul.
And Hackbarth comes in the game for Seefeld, and you got to play smart if you're Brendan Hackbarth right now with 4 fouls. It's a lot of trust coming from Coach Nick Verhagen.
Right, and at some point, I mean, you have to bring them back in, and you don't want to bring them too late. So I think this is a good time to insert them back in the ball game and hopefully not get that 5th foul.
Michael's got it, down 7. Spins to the lane, finishes, and the travel. Are you kidding? Did you see anything there?
I don't know. Looked like a pretty good move to me.
Oostburg moves up the floor quickly. 2 times now Michael's gotten the travel called on pretty questionable. Calls from the referee. Dirksey flips it up, can't get it, but gets his own rebound. Leans in and scores. He's got 19.
That was good use of the body on that second shot.
And that's why he shoots it over 60% from the field. So talented in the paint. Leonard fakes the 3, steps it back, can't hit. Scholze gets boarded down low, no call. Ball is lost, it'll stay with the Crusaders. It's on the verge of getting away right now, Marty.
Yeah, Leonard, that was not a good shot by Zach. I didn't feel he was under pressure falling away. A good effort by Hackbarth to keep the ball alive, so Lutheran keeps the possession.
Leonard way back in the backcourt, receives it. 5:38 to go in the second half. Dutchmen up 9. Hackbarth he's got 4 fouls, but he's also got 20 points. Leipom drives, floats it up and gets it.
With the left hand, no less.
Coming off a 22-point day, he hasn't had the same sort of production, but that was a nice shot that time. The break to 7.
You mentioned the points. Oliver also has 3 assists.
He fills up the stat sheet. Dirksey tries, gets fouled. And it's going to be on the ground, so good foul that time. If you're
I was going to say, once he gets going, too, he's hard to stop, and he's so quick off the dribble.
Verhagen checks in for Hackbarth. You think they're going to have to go offensive defense if you're the Crusaders.
Verhagen back in, taking Hackbarth out. That's a good substitution, too.
Weston Savachkin's been so good from 3 this season.
Interesting, Oostburg has pulled all their guys out of the middle.
I feel like they're trying to run some clock, make as little bit of possessions as possible for the Crusaders offense. You see Weston Savachkin pass up on a couple 3s normally he would take. Townsend's got it. You see this a lot from the Oostburg women's team. Once they get up, they start to hold the ball a lot longer. Nearly threw it away that time. Ernjese drives, passes into Savachkin. No call. That time, though, the second effort. Savachkin will go to the line for 2.
It's just amazing to see him miss a shot, because it seems like he makes everything.
And now more argument from the coaching staff. It's been kind of the theme of the night. Zach Leonard's got 4, so both seniors in foul trouble.
Yeah, that's tough. 4:22 left. Score is 60-53.
So 1-1, they did not call it a shooting foul. So it's just going to be the bonus 1-1.
It was more like it was off the rebound, I think. Our scoreboard has the wrong time. The score is correct, 60-53.
4:22 remain in the second half. Savachkin misses the free throw, and that's huge for the Crusaders. 4:18 to go. Oliver Leipom brings it up the floor. Michael's got it. What a three-pointer would do on this possession for the Crusaders. Leipom drives on the 6'6". Savachkin floats up and in. Timeout,
We've seen
Crusaders.
that from Oliver his entire career here at Lutheran, where he takes it in the lane against bigger people and has that ability to score. And that was really a great play.
And a full timeout from the Crusaders, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the last 4 minutes of the Crusaders. First, the Dutchmen.
Canines for Warriors is the nation's leading provider of trained service dogs for veterans with PTSD and other invisible wounds. To learn more about how they are saving lives at both ends of the leash, visit caninesforwarriors.org.
We are the National Park Foundation, and together with your support, we are building a bold future where national parks are vibrant, protected, and welcoming. Donate at nationalparks.org/foundation.
It's likely we could have more than great memories from our robot nights, because excessive volume is a common cause of noise-induced hearing loss, and it can happen to anyone, even a dancing machine. So let's move and get a sound check.
We're back, 60-55 Dutchmen, and really just been a game of runs. Feels like no team could really pull away in this one right now.
It's definitely incumbent upon the Crusaders to get a couple of stops. And what makes that tough is he's got Hackbarth and Leonard out, the two guys with 4 fouls, so that will help a little bit.
And they've only gone 7 deep this entire game, so both the bench players are in right now. Lipop nearly strips it from Jamison Savachka, cross court, Ernest. A little bit of zone defense with the Crusaders trying to speed up the Flying Dutchman offense. 3:41 to go, 60-55, Dutchman ahead. Foul. A little bit of an acting job by Weston Sebastian that time, and he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. And both Leonard and Hackbarth go to the table, ready to check in. 3:39 to go, 8 team fouls now for the Crusaders. Sebastian's got a 1-and-1.
You can see Nick's thinking as he wants to get his better offensive players in the game when they're going to go on offense and try to protect them when they're playing defense.
Exactly. 10 points now for Weston Sebastian after that first free throw. Shoots it at 71% from the line. Second one is also good. He's got 11 and a 7-point advantage for the Dutchmen. 3:35 to go in the second half. Oostburg is undefeated in Big East play this season and only 3 losses on their record. Michael drives, spins, floats, misses. And now you expect Oostburg just to slow it down.
For sure.
62-55.
Forces Lutheran to maybe have to go man-to-man.
And foul by McCoy. And put Dirksey at the line. Exactly. If you're Oostburg, you want your senior leader at the line. This is the situation.
And Dirksey's a pretty good free throw shooter, too. I think I've got him at 69%, which really isn't all that great.
No. Again, we talked about it earlier. It's kind of surprising, the numbers from the line for such a talented scoring team. Give Dirksey 20 with that last free throw. And misses the second, and Hackbarth comes out the rebound. You got to go quick here for the Crusaders.
Under 3 minutes left.
Hackbarth's got at the top of the key. Over to Leonard. He drives. Got nothing. McCoy might go for 3. Missed it. And maybe not the shot Coach Bragan was looking for. And again, just slow it down after the Dutchman. Milk as much clock as you can. 2.5 to go. And nearly a turnover by Weston Savachkin.
Good hands by Bragan.
And timeout called, 30-second timeout by Coach Brugink of Oostburg. 63-55. What does Luther need to do to come back in this game?
Yeah, if you look across, well, Nate is going up too high. Now we got our floor camera guy. I was going to show you in the first row across from us is Tom Desatel from North. First row. Gene Renzelman up there. That's the old guard, huh? For Lutheran.
Brendan Hackbarth's grandpa.
Yeah, you know all those guys, don't you?
Yeah. Been around for a while.
Yeah, really. It only took you 4 years, though. You know, if it only takes 3 years at Marquette, you could save yourself a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. Back here, 63-55. And the quick double team, and nowhere to go for West Savacha. Just throws it in the air. Stolen by Verhagen. Under 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go in the second half. Lutheran down 8. Closest they got it was 1. Lipom drives. Passes cross court to Michael. Pushing and out of bounds and stays with the Crusaders. Both Hackbarth and Leonard check back in.
2 minutes left and down by 8. It's a pretty tall task because they're milking the clock each possession.
Especially without a shot clock. Leonard over to Hackbarth in the corner. He drives. Again, just nothing doing. And throws it away.
And then another.
And Dirksey, he drives in over to Savachkin, and his shot is jump ball, Crusader basketball. What a play by Oliver Lipom.
Oliver's had a really nice game. I mean, passing the ball, scoring some points. General floor game is good.
It was a 2-on-1 with 2 of their 3 best players, and they get nothing. Lipom's got it now. Crosses over. Nothing on Townsend. Floats it up. He's got nothing. Able to throw it out of bounds and keep it with Luther. What a play.
You know, that could have been a foul, too, because Oliver got bumped as he went up for the shot. Great job of grabbing the rebound.
Still an 8-point game, and the time is dwindling. Verhagen's got it. Cross court to Michael. Lipom in the corner, and he lost it, and it stays with the Crusaders again. A couple near turnovers.
Yeah. Quick hands by the Dutchmen for sure. We've seen that all game also. Not only quick feet, but live hands.
Lipom looking to pass it in. No one's open. Deep pass to Leonard, way in the backcourt. Leonard falls down off his leg. Oostburg ball, and that might be the dagger.
Yeah, that one hurt.
And offense, defense check in. Scholze and Seefeld return. Jaeger returns for Oostburg.
Oostburg bringing their better offensive player in too.
Jaeger shoots the 85% from the line, so put the better free throw shooters in, especially at this time of the game. Dirksey's got it. And try and draw that foul. Cross-court pass to Townsend. And I'd be surprised if a shot goes up on this possession. Savachkin.
A lot of contact not being called finally.
And there's the foul.
You know, of the 3 bumps and bangs and grabs, that was the least worst. Yeah. And they call that one.
Leonard and Hackbarth again ready to check in. Jaeger, he's only missed 1 free throw in the year. He is 6 for 7 from the line. 85%. Not that time. Jaeger gets the first one. He's got 4. And Jaeger looking to make it a double-digit advantage for the Dutchmen.
And only 1 minute left.
Jaeger misses the second free throw. Lipom pushes it up the floor. Over to Verhagen. Lipom in the corner. Drives. Corner, Michael for 3. No. Rebound, Dirksey. And he's going to push up the floor. And that'll about do it. About 40 seconds to go. A 9-point advantage for Oostburg. And looks like Crusaders might just let him run it out. Savachkin and just pass it around. Under 30 to go. Oostburg can sense it. They will go undefeated in Big East play this season. And we'll have a first-round bye in the Wisconsin Division III state playoffs with the hopes of going to the state final this year. Team with so much talent, Marty.
Very talented. A lot of kids coming off the bench always offer stuff too, like Wilterdink with his drives and good defense. And they're a very good team. They should go deep in the tournament.
And then for Sheboygan Lutheran, they got a 2 seed. They'll play next Tuesday. What do you see from them going to the tournament?
I think once Lutheran gets into their own division and plays, they'll be fine. You know, they lost a tough one tonight. They played Oostburg very tough. They made a good run. They got it down to a point. But like we said all night, Oostburg is really good.
Yeah, it's been a great atmosphere in this game. Both sides Again, just a great game. 64-55. Oostburg comes out on top against the Crusaders. Crusaders have finished the season with 6 losses in the regular season, finishing 18-6 and losing 3 of the last 4 games, which kind of hurts going to the playoffs.
Yeah, and I want to mention about the TV station and tournament games. We're not sure what we're going to do. We're just going to have to check the website to see if we are going to cover a game. A lot of home games to choose from. Christian, Lutheran, North, South, and Kohler. They're all at home next week in tournament play.
Yeah, final score 64-55. Oostburg on top. And this is it for Lucas Schulze and the Hall of Famer Mike Martin. We'll see you next time.